If you're just joining us, this is episode 8 of season 1 of Rich Talk the podcast, brought to you by the Rich family. As season 1 progressed, we've been able to create more in-depth content. Going into season 2, we'll continue with longer episodes, and other Rich Talk hosts will hop in like this.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the final episode of Rich Talk the podcast, season 1. I'm your boy Dame. I bring younger and a very stern voice when it comes to certain topics. Also, I bring a certain fun to the show. Music, movies, pop culture type of things. And I'm really into that type of stuff, and I keep up with it. And I stay up to date with a lot of that stuff. So a lot of the conversations that I bring to the table will definitely be pop culture related and other stuff as well. I mean, I can dip into a couple different subjects.
And like this.
My name is Nautica. Anything communications related, social related, marketing related. Like, I may not know everything, but as I'm learning and I'm in this space, I can consider myself to be an expert, right?
Here on Rich Talk, these hosts, other hosts, special guests, featured segments, and interviews will all work together to keep these important conversations going.
As I studied journalism in undergrad, one of the things that I learned, journalism thrives and lives off of truth and accuracy and facts. So in me learning that, I'm like, I can apply this to my life. So since then, I found myself being a person who wants to speak truth, a person who wants to live truth, and in doing that, it's become a part of who I am. And I'm very grateful for it. I'm very grateful because in those times, I'm able to be open, be transparent, and just truly talk about where I am in life. Like, I don't always get things right. I don't always hit the mark. And I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? And I'm able to be that person and talk about those experiences that I have.
Here on Rich Talk, these hosts, other hosts, special guests, featured segments, and interviews will all work together to keep these important conversations going.
Different perspectives and outlooks are the most important thing possible for us to understand each other and be able to best fulfill each other's needs without stepping on each other's toes. You know what I'm saying? It's the best way to learn about each other. Learning about each other is how we become closer and a better society as a whole.
This is a safe space. This is engaging. People have a chance to experience something they've never experienced before. And so, like, that is what brings this platform together, and it diversifies it. You know, people are looking for experiences where they can come out changed, where they can come out different, where they can have a new piece of them that they didn't have before, or where they can hear something they never heard before, or engage in conversation differently. Like, it just adds to them. So, like, I'm thankful that this platform, Rich Talk, is adding to people's lives and not letting them stay the same. It's changing people. It's opening up new windows, new mindsets, new doors.
This is Rich Talk. The floor is open, and we're going to weigh in on topics that are impacting us.
And we need all of these stories shared.
For me, this is about both narrating culture and impacting culture. Where were you when none of Breonna Taylor's killers were charged with her murder? Where were you when the President of the United States told white supremacists to stand back and stand by? People are exhausted. People are frustrated. People are confused. People are hurt. These are real emotions. These are true emotions.
Like, it's nothing like listening to people, and then it's nothing like talking, you know what I mean, and being like just communicating effectively. Like, it's nothing like that. And then not only just that, but bringing in your experiences and hearing other people's experiences and perspectives. Like, it just changes you as a human.
So imagine if we align on the idea that we have to be more. We have to do more. We have to understand more. We have to grow more. What if we aligned on that thought? What if we met at the table?
And the black millennial is definitely going to be needed at the table. Like the black young person, the black whoever, woman, man, however you identify, whatever, you're going to be needed at the table. Like they're going to need us now more than ever, okay? Because all of this social injustice, all of these things that are occurring, like you're going to need that person to be there for you and to represent what you do in a different light, like period. That goes for Fortune 500 companies, that goes for small businesses, whoever. Like you're going to need us at the table. And I think that now is a perfect time just to be able to put out the content, to be able to say those things, live our truth, speak our truth right now.
A lot of things are going virtual. This is a digital platform, so we have to meet people where they are, and that's why we're here.
I personally saw this transition coming, not per se because of a pandemic, but the transition to people being more in their homes and getting more things delivered and less social interactions. I saw that coming with a lot of the technology that we were developing, you know, the DoorDash, the Postmates, Weed Maps, Amazon groceries. You can get everything delivered to your door just like that, and it's easy. And I saw that transition like building up, and coronavirus definitely sped that up. It's accelerated that process to everybody's in their house now. If you don't have to leave, you don't leave. If you used to leave the house every day, now you leave 2 times a day. I mean, two days a week. Like, it's different. No one's life is the same. I can guarantee that every single human on earth, life has changed to some degree because of this coronavirus pandemic, and also that it will be forever changed up until some point. Because I know for a fact, I don't know how I'm gonna stop wearing a mask. I don't know how I'm gonna go to the store and not wear a mask after this. Like, I don't know. There might just be a way of life now. Masks just might be a way of life.
We are living, you know, in different times, unprecedented times, as we've said before and before and before. Like, we know that. And so as we're moving forward, I think it's just great to keep an open mind, an open perspective, an open window of opportunity, whatever you want to call it, just to be open about where we're headed and the change that's going to come. Be open for the opportunities that may come your way. Be open for whatever. And you know, as a young Black Christian millennial, I just find myself like thanking God for where I'm going in the direction that we're going in.
The intention of a season is not always clear, but there are typically things that you can hold on to. There are typically things that you can focus in on that can pull you through or that can lead you to victory. And those are the things that we have to hold on to. Those are the things that we have to discuss. Those are the things that we have to unpack. Those are the things that we have to understand. So as we go through these seasons, find the substance, find the purpose, find the truth. There you'll find the growth. There you'll find the togetherness. There you'll find the greatness.
We have learned different things and they've become a part of us. But when you are able to be in a space and realize like that's toxic, that's not good that's not benefiting me, like that's not good for who I am. When you realize those things and you're able to undo them, and then like when you come out and you're like, oh my gosh, like I feel better, I feel lighter, I feel more freer than I've ever felt. Like that's what I'm learning right now. Like I don't want to bring those old things with me into my new season, into where God has me headed next, into where, you know, my job is opening new doors for me. I don't want to bring in those lazy habits. I don't want to bring in that procrastination. I don't want to bring in that old thing that could have been hindering me or that I didn't even realize was hindering me. Like, let's not bring it in by any means.
It's gonna be wintertime, you know, and wintertime, I just want everybody out there that listen to this podcast staying safe and staying inside, staying warm and staying fed, because it's gonna be some tough months, and People have been unemployed for about 6 to 7 months at this point. It's finna get cold. Holidays coming up, people finna get desperate. People don't like telling their kids that Santa ain't coming this year, and they will make a way and find a way to make Christmas happen and make Santa come down that chimney. So I just want to share that it's very imperative that everyone stays safe this winter, because that's where I see the world going. I see the world transitioning to very, very, very difficult winters, very tough times, crime rates soaring, a lot of stuff like that.
This is a space where we're having the conversations, but that does not take away from the actionable items.
I need people who are the most serious people in the world. I need some goofs. I need people who work hard. I need entrepreneurs. I need students. I need teachers. I need people who made their dreams come true.
Love on each other. Like, honestly, I can say that I have a new definition of what love means, and showing up for someone, being there for someone, checking on them. All of those things mean different things for me now. Like, those are what you call showing love for real. Even though you may not want to, pressing past how you feel to just really like be there for people. Like, don't think about X, Y, and Z, like, so-and-so wasn't there for me. Okay, so what? But maybe they really do need you to show up for them. Like, press past those things. Like, I know it's hard. Like, trust me, it's not easy to do. But when you realize, like, everybody is going through something. Everybody needs someone. Everybody needs that person to be there for them. Like, once you really realize that, like, we're all in need of each other. Just like how you need your eyes to see, you need your nose to smell. Like, those are things that you need. Like, we need each other. So let's be there for each other and lift each other up in ways that we never thought about.
But what is also very important that we also do this year is we have an election. And not just an election, we have the election. Trump gotta go. I know it, you know it. Everybody know it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years. Nobody can believe that it happened, but it did happen. And now we need everybody to go vote. And voting has never, this is my first time even being able to vote. When Trump got elected, I was 16. I'm 20 years old now. Trust and believe I will be there at the polls.
On behalf of the Rich family, we're asking that everyone able, please carry out your civic duty and vote.
I need everyone to vote. Voting is important. It's imperative. It's fucking...
Vote.
If you ain't voting, what you doing?
We can't be a voice of the people if we don't include the people. Let's keep these conversations going and let's do our part.